Tremors 5, Bloodlines continues the legacy of the original film series featuring Burt Gummer, a seasoned survivalist and weaponry expert who has built a career around hunting graboids, the monstrous subterranean creatures. The story unfolds as Burt now hosts a survivalist web series aided by his new cameraman Travis Welker. Travis, characterized by his brash demeanor and tendency to challenge Burt's strict methodologies, creates both tension and eventual camaraderie between them. The plot ignites when the South African Wildlife Ministry reaches out reporting mysterious and violent animal casualties in a remote region. Suspecting graboids or a related evolutionary variation, Burt, albeit skeptically intrigued, agrees to travel to South Africa to assist, bringing Travis along despite their differing personalities. Upon landing in South Africa, the duo meets Johan Dreyer, a local game preserve owner seeking their expertise. Dreyer's team suspects that the creature attacks are unprecedented. Burt confirms their fears. These are indeed graboids, but of a new frightening species. African graboids are revealed to be larger and faster, with the reckless ability to launch portions of their bodies to snatch prey at a distance. Alarmingly, they can also detach and transform into a terrifying aerial variant known as ass blasters, which are winged creatures that utilize heat-seeking mechanisms and emit flammable substances to move through the air. As Burt, Travis, and their local allies begin their exploration, they encounter numerous deadly confrontations. They must navigate not only the ferocious creatures but also the treacherous South African wilderness, where communication barriers and scarce resources complicate their mission. The team's resolve is tested further by their limited knowledge and the graboids' tactical cunning. A key site of their investigation is a nearby village under threat from these beasts. The group sets up traps and defensive measures to protect the villagers while trying to study the creature's behavior. During one of the intense assaults, Travis unexpectedly exhibits innovation and courage, slowly earning Burt's reluctant admiration. The stakes rise when Burt is captured by a local poacher militia drawn to the graboids for their potential black market value. Imprisoned in a metal cage and deprived of water and weapons, a terrifying scenario for Burt, Travis steps up to lead a rescue mission, rallying support from local allies. This crisis serves as a pivotal moment in their relationship. Upon rescuing Burt, Travis reveals a shocking truth: he is in fact Burt's son. The revelation, stemming from an old romance Burt had with Travis's mother, who never mentioned the relationship until her passing, compels Burt to confront his past and reassess his previously unyielding perspective. As the narrative unfolds, a critical twist emerges regarding Johan, who is disclosed to have ulterior motives. He had purposefully attracted the graboids to the preserve in hopes of capturing one for profit. This betrayal puts the entire team in grave danger, culminating in Johan's fitting demise when his hubris makes him an easy target for the creatures. As the climax nears, the group formulates a daring plan to eradicate the graboid nest and eliminate the queen before it can procreate. Burt and Travis unite, now truly functioning as a cohesive team in a frantic offensive that incorporates homemade explosives, improvised traps, and fierce combat against the relentless creatures. Tremors 5, Bloodlines is a thrilling blend of action, horror, and emotional depth as it explores themes of family betrayal and survival amidst the backdrop of the perilous South African landscape and its lethal denizens. The dynamic between Burt and Travis evolves from friction to partnership, underscoring the importance of confronting the past and embracing unexpected relationships in the face of adversities. In the thrilling climax of Tremors 5, Bloodlines, Burt Gummer confronts the formidable queen graboid using a custom explosive-tipped spear crafted from a truck axle. With the help of his chaotic but resourceful ally Travis, who skillfully lures the massive creature into position, Burt successfully delivers the kill. This pivotal moment marks the triumph of their plan, leading to the elimination of the remaining monsters. Following this intense showdown, Burt recognizes Travis not just as a competent partner but as a part of his family. The film concludes with the duo, worn and battered yet alive, deciding to embark on future monster hunting adventures together, officially integrating Travis into Burt's survivalist operations. Tremors 5, Bloodlines cleverly revitalizes the franchise by introducing new variants of terrifying creatures and shifting the action to an exciting international backdrop in South Africa. The film continues to blend the beloved series elements of humor, horror, and adventurous monster hunting, all while developing the characters more profoundly, particularly Burt Gummer. He transitions from a solitary figure to a reluctant father figure, enhancing the emotional core of the narrative. The storyline pays homage to the series' roots while expanding the evolutionary mythology of the graboids, laying groundwork for future films and establishing a fresh dynamic between Burt and Travis. The plot unfolds in the remote wilderness of South Africa, where a group of game rangers investigates a string of mysterious animal deaths. As they delve deeper into the bush, one ranger is brutally attacked and devoured by a colossal underground creature. The South African government, bewildered by the attacks, reaches out to Burt Gummer, a well-known survivalist and graboid expert who hosts an online survival show. Burt receives a tempting offer from a government representative seeking his expertise to tackle the ongoing crisis. Reluctant at first, Burt ultimately agrees to help and brings along his new cameraman Travis Welker. This brash and carefree adventurer is more interested in social media escapades than genuine monster hunting. Right from the beginning, their contrasting personalities clash. Burt is disciplined, suspicious, and structured, while Travis is easygoing and often improvisational. Despite the friction between them, they set off together to South Africa. Upon their arrival, they meet Johan Dreyer, a local game preserve owner and hunting enthusiast who has claimed to have seen the mysterious creature. Johan provides the team with essential weaponry and guides them to the locations of the recent attacks. As they navigate the treacherous terrain, they encounter local villagers struck by fear taking cover from an unseen menace. Instantly, Burt begins to assess the land, recognizing classic indicators of graboid activity: disturbed soil, seismic vibrations, and remnants of animal carcasses scattered about. Their first encounter with the creature validates Burt's concerns. A colossal graboid bursts from the earth, but it exhibits uniquely aggressive behavior and speed unlike any Burt has faced in the past. This new species possesses detachable tentacle-like tongues that function independently, greatly amplifying its threat level. Burt is taken aback. It's a hyper-evolved strain of graboid, something he has never encountered before. The team regroups to devise traps and set up motion sensors, yet the cunning creature proves to be several steps ahead. One harrowing night, a graboid breaches their defenses, claiming the life of a team member as the remaining survivors barely escape to a rocky outcrop. In the ensuing chaos, they witness another disturbing evolution: the appearance of an ass blaster. This new creature erupts forth from the graboid, transforming and sprouting wings, allowing it to take flight while igniting flammable gases for propulsion. This terrifying revelation confirms Burt's worst fears, that they are dealing with an advanced, hyper-evolved variety of graboid, raising the stakes for the team as they strive to survive against these formidable foes. At the camp, Burt attempts to establish communication with the U.S. to secure more weapons, but finds himself frustrated as customs regulations have led to the confiscation of most of his arsenal. This loss triggers a rising sense of paranoia and agitation within him. Conflict brews between Burt and Travis, with Burt emphasizing the necessity of firepower while Travis argues that adaptability is more crucial than sheer weaponry. Their heated exchanges reveal underlying tensions, particularly as Travis subtly alludes to personal motivations for remaining close to Burt. The situation escalates when Burt is captured by a rogue group of local poachers. This faction, led by an opportunistic man seeking to exploit the local creatures for financial gain, imprisons Burt in a metal cage exposed to the relentless sun, deprived of food and water. During his captivity, he begins to hallucinate and confronts his past traumas, revisiting memories of failed relationships and his own tendencies toward isolation. In contrast, Travis steps up to take the lead in organizing a rescue operation, enlisting the help of local allies and employing innovative strategies. Travis and his team successfully manage to free Burt from captivity. During the escape, in an unexpected revelation, Travis discloses his true identity as Burt's biological son, his mother being one of Burt's former lovers who had kept the secret until her death. This shocking news leaves Burt momentarily stunned, yet he chooses to focus on the task at hand rather than engage emotionally, revealing the deep internal conflict stirred by the revelation. As the situation intensifies with an increase in aggressive creature attacks, suspicions arise regarding Yuan, who has been secretly attracting graboids to the preserve for his own trophy hunting ventures, profiting from their parts on the black market. His avarice and hubris ultimately lead to his tragic demise. He is brutally killed by a graboid ambush after he disregards warnings and ventures off alone to film the creatures. Confronted with the escalating threat, Burt, Travis, and the remaining members of their team formulate a desperate plan. They learn that the graboids are nesting within a nearby cave system, and a queen graboid may soon be preparing to lay eggs. If this occurs, they risk an uncontrollable infestation. In a frantic effort, the team gathers makeshift explosives from fertilizer and other materials. Travis employs a dirt bike to distract the ass blasters, while Burt and the remaining team members venture into the cave to plant explosives around the nest, setting a timed detonation. As they execute their plan, the queen graboid emerges, a gargantuan armored creature that moves faster than anything they have previously encountered. A fierce and chaotic battle unfolds. Burt, armed with a makeshift spear connecting a fuel tank, charges the queen and manages to drive the weapon deep into its gullet. With the fuel ignited by Travis, the creature explodes in a fierce inferno. The resulting blast is catastrophic, causing the cave to collapse and sealing the nest, which effectively eradicates the remaining creatures. Exhausted and singed, the survivors regroup outside, where Burt experiences a rare moment of vulnerability. He recognizes Travis as his son, struggling to articulate his feelings but allowing a flicker of pride to seep into his voice. In a light-hearted moment, Travis suggests joining the family business, leading to a handshake between the two, signifying not only mutual respect but a newfound bond, albeit without the overt displays of affection like hugs. If you enjoy watching this video, then subscribe to Angel Recaps for the latest movies explanation.